Hi, welcome to a video of my flea market and yard sale finds for the weekend of Saturday, October 9th and Sunday, October 10th, 2021. Mostly all Saturday except for one item. So I started at the flea market Saturday. My favorite seller was there with some records. He had some new 45s. So I got these 9 45s that were at 50 cents each instead of $4.50, rounded up to $4. So I've placed them in alphabetical order, and French always first, so I'll switch to French for 3 records. Yeah, 3 in French. And these are pink. You see, because the early RCA Victor 45s were color coded depending on the genre of music. French and French Canadian were pink. L'église de mon village, Willy Lamotte chante avec guitare. Je suis un sans argent. Rose. Le petit bonheur, mais pas par Félix Leclerc, non, par Monique Lérac et le gamin de Paris. Jacques Normand, Retour, et La Barbe, Rose aussi. And we have another upgrade copy of Hooked on the Feeling, finally, with no writing at all on the label. Gotta Have Your Love, Blue Sweat. Upgrade copy, hopefully. I haven't checked these 45s yet, so I'm hoping I didn't get screwed at almost 50 cents for these records. That's a lot because they're extremely common records. Kung Fu Fighting by Carl Douglas with Gambling Man on the other side. It's just a very clean copy. This I really didn't need. I have a pristine copy of the LP, but again, such a clean copy. Pepper Box by the Peppers, and a pinch of salt on the other side. Now, so far this one, and the next one, all upgrade copies. Devil Woman by Cliff Richard. Love On, Shine On by Cliff Richard. Again on that record label, I think is owned by, I'm not sure if it's owned or linked to Elton John. Don't Go Breaking My Heart is on that label. I remember that because my uncle Rennie had this, and he had Don't Go Breaking My Heart. Shame 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 by Shilling Company. Oh, that's the same here, and this is the instrumental side. It's so important for me to try to get the perfect 45 copy of this because I love this instrumental version, but it's not the same as on Disco Dynamite, the album. And it was, but I'm used to having the red label version. I'm getting really pedantic on small details. And finally, Viens danser Youpi, Brigitte David. Yippee. Record, not too bad. I already have the record in pristine shape, but it was in the white generic sleeve, so this is the first time I have this cover. So let's put this right here and move on to the second purchase, which was a box of 50 masks. You see, I usually use this homemade reusable mask. I haven't used many of these yet, but I will need some disposable ones soon in a context where I need to be able to replace my mask often. And so I got these 50 masks for $5, so that's 10 cents a max. I tested one today. After an hour and a half, it got wet inside where I breathe. So more on that subject towards the end of the video. So then third purchase was I passed in front of the table and thought about it because I go to the aisles of the flea market often, more than once. Second visit to that table, I decided to go for it, even if I promised myself I wouldn't buy any more character glasses because I stumbled on previous purchases of glasses with characters on them, and I thought these take too much space. I have to. I was even thinking of getting rid or selling the ones I have, but here I am with a new glass, Orville from The Rescuers. Just love this budgie albatross. So it was $5, which was very reasonable for something I don't see often. And next purchase was, I think I'm 95% sure I don't have this toy. Hope I I'm not sure anymore. But this was so clean. Oh, okay, the paint has a few scuffs about. First of all, it has the wire. The wood, the lithograph on the wood is in very good shape, and of course it works. So, got this for $10. Lady was pulling out her stuff and putting it on the table. Copyright 1962. So $10 I thought was pretty reasonable for that condition. Next purchase was oh yeah, a box of boring CDs, and I reached the end of the box, and it was mostly French stuff, but not very. And then the last one, boom, David Bowie, Heathen. I don't have it. Now I do, so I was really glad to. Was hoping she wouldn't say, "Oh, that's a Bowie, that's more expensive." Nope, it was $1. So I actually played this yesterday during Kitchen Chores. I was pleasantly surprised. The music is really beautiful and touching to me. I love this album. It had a little bit with a saxophone in some tracks. It had a little bit of Absolute Beginners feel. Fortunately, not too many of them, but some were really good. I don't remember which one, but I will listen to this more than once. A buck for that, was really glad. For Bowie I didn't have, yes. So after that $1 CD, another item I passed in front of, and it was $10, and I came back an hour and a half much later, and it was still there. And I negotiated it to $7, and I got it. Condor Moutarde Mustard. This is a brand we used to get when I was a kid. My brother, who is only 3 years younger than me, didn't even recognize this logo. So what? It's not that old, but it's from the 70s. So $7 for that. That goes perfectly into my vintage food container collection. One day I will have a display set up in the kitchen. Oh my goodness, that will be so cool. Not yet. No, too much to do. More urgent stuff to do. Okay, after that $7 score, there was another table that previous weeks I've seen a record I kind of wanted, because I love to pick up scarce soundtrack LPs. And it was $5, which there was no way I was going to pay $5 for that. But then this week the guy had a box of 2 for $5, and it was the last record of the box. Soundtrack of Guess Who's Coming to Dinner, music by Duvall. I'm trying to remember which TV show I kept seeing Duvall in the credits. Was it Brady Bunch? Maybe. Anyway, so I remember I'd like to see that movie again. I've seen it only like once, maybe 30 years ago on TV. Oh my god, I don't remember when I saw this movie. Unfortunately, I've been had by this seller, which I think I will stop buying records from him. He only inspects his records visually, doesn't check them on a turntable. This was $5, and now it's $2.50, and it sounds like crap. There's no scratch on it, but the groove was destroyed by the bad record player. Huge static on it. I've cleaned it, and it still sounds like crap. This one has a little bit of distortion, but the B-side, which actually better sounds, is actually better. This is Nashville Gold, Switch on Moog. Oh, Moog, sorry, it's pronounced Moog, featuring Gil Thrythall. I collect Moog records, so I was glad to pick that one up. But the second side was much better. And what did I get after that? I'm trying to. I have my stuff all over the place. Yeah, so those two records, $5. Okay, win some, lose some. But the soundtrack is so rare that. Okay, then I was about to leave, and I said, I don't want to go back home yet. While I was going to run errands after, I decided to visit, turn on an aisle before going back, and so I'll check this aisle again because I see more sellers. It was the aisle for the sellers that arrived later, and some guy had some Elvis records, a whole box of them, but none of the ones I'm missing. but he had some Beatles stuff. He had a whole bag of VHS tapes linked to the Beatles. He had, like, let's say, A Hard Day's Night on VHS. He had Magical Mystery. He didn't have Let It Be, though. We had some documentaries. And he had some yellow clamshell, Yellow Submarine, the animated feature film. And I explained to him, do you have the one from the 80s? Because when they restored the movie for DVD, they cropped the top and bottom of the picture. And as I was renting and plowing through the bag, at the bottom of the bag, boom, sealed, never opened. Yellow Submarine, the Beatles. Yeah, it was $20, but I had to take it. I mean, this is, and it says on the box, thanks to a digitally enhanced stereo soundtrack, the Beatles' Psychedelic Voyage aboard their Fantasy is available on video cassette for the first time. So this is the first release. Oh my, VHS Hi-Fi, Videophonic Stereo. I wish it would be mono, but anyway, it's probably, it does not have, for sure it does not have the Hey Bulldog segment, but I will have the full picture, the right ratio for $20. I might not open it right away because I'm trying to remember when it came out, if I rented the movie and copied it. I used to do that, yes. But if not, I will open it and transfer it from VHS to DVD on my DVD recorder. Put it on a DVD because it's my favorite animated feature film. And he also had this, also sealed, Rolling Stones Rock and Roll Circus. I've never seen that. December 11, 1968, with Jethro Tull, The Who, Taj Mahal, Marianne Faithfull, etc. on Rolling Stones. And still sealed, $5. Oh, okay, yeah, sure. So $25 for those two. Next I got, let me see my little paper. Got a little, I'm not taking any risk. I skipped an item last video and I had to start all over again, make a new video because I don't have any video editing software, as you might have guessed. Oh yeah, I checked records out of a table, nothing good. And it was a record by a French singer, and said, oh, okay, yes, let's see. That song I saw at the table where I got these records. I left a single there. So I think I have it on an LP. I wasn't sure. I saw an LP, but it was a best of, and the song wasn't there. So I said, I'm going back to buy the 45 at 50 cents. So, yeah, there we go. Exactly. So I went back. And I picked up this, I'll switch to French, Marie-Myriam, Toutes les chansons du monde. C'est une chanson de mon enfance, 1979, j'avais 10-11 ans à peu près. Ça jouait à la radio à CFGL. Malheureusement, il griche. C'est la chanson que je m'attendais à reconnaître. Malheureusement, il griche, il a joué ce mauvais tourne-disque. Puis en plus, c'est marqué qu'il est sur tel long jeu que j'ai déjà encore ouvert, que j'ai jamais écouté. Yeah, so this song is from my childhood. The title rang a bell. So I bet that's the song I was looking for. Turns out that it is. Sounds like crap though, because it was playing on a bad record player, although no scratches. And it says it's from an LP that I actually do have. I remember now when I got home I checked, and it's an LP I bought sealed. Never opened. It was a liquidation, a new old stock sale. So that's why I didn't play the album. I didn't know I had this song. But for 50 cents I renewed with a childhood memory, which I had all this time in the basement. So that was it for the flea market, and then I went to a yard sale in my neighborhood, a 6-minute walk from where I live, and I got, let me see, I've asked if they had records, and they got some records out, 3 little carrying cases of 45s, nothing special, mostly French stuff. But I got these, how many? 9 45s. I offered $3-4, so I gave $3 for 9 45s, some French. Eddie Constantine, cet homme, et petite fille de 20 ans, aucune idée, je vais l'essayer, voir, c'est juste parce qu'il était vraiment propre. All of these records I got are in perfect shape. Le cœur trop tendre par Les Coquettes, en stéréo aussi, 1969, Sonny. Ça, la plus belle copie que j'ai jamais vue de On me recherche par Johnny Hallyday avec Jésus-Christ sur le côté B. Cette pochette vide là, c'était pas le bon disque qui était dedans. Ça, c'est la pochette de Safari par Pascal Normand et les Safaris avec les paroles l'autre bord. Malheureusement, c'était pas ça qu'il y avait dedans, c'était ça. Mais je le voulais aussi. Goodbye, sung by Paul McCartney actually. I forgot who sings the original version. Forgot. Anyway, it's a French cover of a song Paul McCartney wrote. And, par Claire Lepage. Puis l'autre, il est super beau, le disque est super propre. Dis-moi, mon ami, l'autre bord. Pas mal sûr que je l'ai pas, mais même si je l'ai, c'est sûr qu'il est pas beau comme ça. Oh non. La lune est un ballon, c'est Céline Lemez. Une femme comme les autres, Céline Lemez. Pas mal sûr que je l'ai pas. Ah, produit par Donald Lautrec, ouais. These are in English. There was some new old stock demonstration at Fossil Records, but most of them were US pressings on polystyrene. I hate polystyrene records so much that I left them there. But this one is from England. Saskatoon Cisternelle, with a title like that must be entertaining, at least by Chips. The other side is Let Us Learn to Love One Another. Colors by Donovan. To Sing For You. No scratches, no nothing. Share Your Love With Me, Aretha Franklin. Pledging My Love, The Clock. This is in German. I love German pop. Paola, I don't know how to pronounce this. So we do Tic Tac. I don't know what's the other side. From Decca. So we do. Oh! Two songs. Okay, So We Do is on one side and Tic Tac is the other side. Okay. So 1970. I'd love to find Franz Gall German 45s on this label in this condition. Oh my goodness, that would be so cool. But it wasn't all I got at that yard sale. That's not the first thing I saw, but it's the first thing I purchased. But I got something I didn't expect to buy, but it was on the list of I should get one of those days, and because it's in the shed already outside, I will show you pictures I took yesterday before I put it on the shed. I have a how do you say that in English? A generator, generatrice. So it's and I got it. I did not realize that right away, but this carrying thing with a collapsing wheel and two tires here did not originally come with this Honda EM 2200, and the guy he made it work in front of me, and he showed me how to work it and gave me advice. So there's not a seller in a store that would have given me such a personalized service. So heck yes, I was going to buy it, because I know new ones are more expensive than the $225 I got it. He was asking $260. I've negotiated to $225, so that's good. So I tested it and it works. So now it's in the shed. So it's mostly when for a long power outage. It's to plug all our freezers and fridges so we don't lose any food anymore, because it happened. And then at the same address again, I also got this cooler, which is convenient. And it's 14 inches high with the cover, a little bit higher than the ones I use when I go to a convention. I bring food and microwave and a hotel room with my friends. Anyway, gaining an extra inch and a half will help. And he, even if I didn't need it, he gave me one of his brand new ice packs. So I got this for $10. It's very clean, Coleman. So that was, and today when the weather was sucky, so I went back to the flea market. The only thing I got was another box of masks, but a different brand from another seller. This time packed in packs of 5. Same price, $5 for 50 masks. So with those masks, I'm good for a while at the convention where I'm going next month. So thanks for watching.